Hey, what's up, guys? Paul here. Welcome to Hub City Drones and Gadgets. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the video, you guys. I do appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, or for whatever reason you just haven't done it yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe and that notify button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, of course. Today, you guys, I got a good one for you. We're going to check out ATTOP's W70 GPS drone. This is a super cool drone, you guys. 4 powerful brushless motors on it. It has a 4K HD camera that's adjustable from the controller, 5 gigahertz FPV video transmission, and are you ready for this? It comes with 2 batteries for a total of 60 minutes of flight time. That's pretty damn awesome. Perfect for beginners, you guys. It has all the GPS fail-safe features built right into it. So if it loses connection with the controller or the battery gets too low, this dude automatically going to come back to where it took off from and land all by itself. So no worries there. The price, that's not a worry either, you guys. Right now on Amazon, under 250 bucks for this GPS drone. That's a damn good deal. But check this out. ATTOP went one step further. Once again, they gave me another W70 drone to give away to one of my subscribers. What? All you got to do, just leave me a comment on this video, and I'm going to pick one of you guys in about 2 weeks, and you're going to get a GPS drone absolutely free, you guys. Now that's a damn good deal, right? The link for the drone in the description. I see we go unbox this dude. We'll check out everything that it comes with. Then I'm going to show you guys how to set him up. Then you got it. We're going to put him up in the air, give this dude a test flight, and see what he can do. Let's go. Okay, guys, here we go. Time to get our ATTOP W70 GPS drone out of the box and check everything out. Here's the box that it comes in. We have our Wolvie logo up here, Discover the New World. Down here, you got a QR code you can scan if you need any assistance. Hopefully you won't, because I'm going to help you with this video. Some features down here, brushless motors, GPS mode, 30 minutes max flight time. Cool picture of the drone on the front too, unfolded. On the back, check this out. We have our drone folded up and a picture of the controller, 4K video and photo. Very cool. I say we get this dude out of the box and check him out. So here we go. Oh, there's our case. Oh, I like the case already. It looks really cool. So nice case, kind of a rubberized feeling to it. It's a hard-sided case. Dual zippers here on the front. We have our ATTOP logo right here. And up here, check it out. Little carrying handle so you can carry it wherever you got to go. But now we're going to open this dude up and check it all out, you guys. So here we go. Check it out. Oh, you guys smell that? I love that new drone scent. All right, let's go up with the top first and get all of our stuff out of the top. Nice little storage pouch up here. Everything's packaged really well. It's all form fitted in the case, so that's really cool. So we have a brown box. No, I'm kidding. This is going to be our manual. Check it out. Get this stuff out of our way. So here's our manual, you guys. Great manual. You get 2 of them. You get a quick start guide and a normal manual. Quick start guide, I would keep this in your case with you. Keep them both, honestly. But don't jump to this and put your drone in the air, you guys. Read your actual manual. Check it out. This thing is so well detailed. And it's only about, what, 40 some odd pages? Not even. Looks like we got 35 with the technical info. Everything about the app is in here. How to pair your controller. All your calibrations are in here, connecting it to the Wi-Fi. And it's all actually really well illustrated too. That is really cool. So great looking manual. Your QR code for the app is right there as well. It's ATTOP View. We'll show you that when we do our setup. But remember, guys, read your manual or manuals Always read them before you put that drone up in the air so you don't crash your expensive drone or hurt anybody or anything like that. You know what you're doing. Remember what I always say, you guys. Don't be a drone dummy. All right, let's check out our accessories next. Let's see what all we get with this thing. Oh, here we go. It's sealed really well. All right, there we go. So let's just dump this all out here and we'll check it out and see what we got. All right, so let's start with our propellers. Very cool. We actually get one full set of propellers. Remember, there is an A and a B propeller, and there's an A and a B arm. I'll show you what arm is what when we set the drone up here. Very cool, hinged propellers. So we do get one full set, which is very cool. These propellers actually feel really thick too. That's cool. One drone propeller removal tool, aka Phillips head screwdriver. You also get, check it out, a full spare set of screws for your propellers. So that's really cool. You get a full set. And if you can see on here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me see if I can show you guys this. But these screws, you see the blue on there? They actually have like a glue threading on it. So that's really cool. They won't come loose on you. Always check the tightness of your screws on your drone before you put it up anyway. But this is a great added safety feature so they don't come loose on you. That's really cool. One USB charging cable. This would be for our battery and our controller. So you do only get one, but it is the micro USB. So you can use another one if you have it to charge your battery and your controller at the same time. So that's cool. All right, let me get that stuff out of our way because now we're going to get into the good stuff, guys. All right, let's go for this box right here. I'm guessing this is going to be our battery. Wow, everything is really packaged well. They even have the battery padded. That is super cool. But check it out. Here is our battery. So you do get two batteries. They are 11.4 volt, 2500 mAh LiPo drone engine. Check it out. Very cool. I like the design on it. And our power button is right here on the top as well. When you click this, there are 4 LEDs here, and they will fade as your power fades. Normal math, 25% for each LED. So if you have 3, you're at 75%. Very cool. Our charger port is right here on the back. You can take the cable that came with it. You plug it right in there to charge your battery. Charge it with a 5 volt 2 amp charger box. Don't go over 2 amps, guys. I know it's tempting to try to charge these batteries faster, but again, you can risk swelling the battery, damaging the cells, or even catching it on fire or whatever else, and then you're down no batteries or one battery. So stay below the 5 volt 2 amp right at that. Don't max out over that. Charge time per battery, you guys, 4 to 6 hours. Quite a long time, but luckily it's the micro USB. You don't have to use a certain charger, so you can charge them both at the same time, and you get approximately 30 minutes of flight time per battery, so up to a total of an hour. More than likely, you're going to get about 20, I would just guess at about 25, 26 minutes of flight time, which is still really good for this size battery. So with both of them, you're going to get anywhere from 50 to maybe 55 minutes of flight time. So that's really good for a drone that has 2 batteries. So that's a lot of flight time. You can see here we have some connectors here. Those are what you will squeeze to get them out of the drone. Just some technical information on the back. This is your connectors right here on the top. Very cool. Remember, you do get 2 of them. All right, now let's check out this controller. Check it out. So we got some rubber grips here on the foamy grips on it. No, I'm kidding. They come off. This is just for shipping. And then, of course, you have a little strap here on a little cardboard cover. I'm just telling you how to charge it. Charge only with the USB cable, factory provided, type C. Well, let's get this off of here so we can check this controller out. Ooh, we got stuff all over the place here. Check it out. Our controller. Simply laid out. It feels really well made. It's got some weight to it, which is cool too, and I'm sure it'll have some more once we put the cell phone in there. But it is a 2.4 gigahertz controller. It does have a rechargeable battery. There's your charger port on the bottom. 3.7 volt, 300 mAh LiPo battery. Charge this as well with a 5-volt 2-amp charger box. Charge time to fully charge your controller, 45 minutes, and you'll more than likely get a couple hours of use out of that. I couldn't find the exact how long it lasts. Once I test it and put it up in the air and that, I'll be able to figure it out. I'll put it in the description somewhere. But I'm almost positive you're going to get a couple hours of flight time out of one charge. So you definitely will have enough for both your batteries. Just when you charge your batteries, charge your controller, and you'll be good to go. Won't have to worry about it. So I like the way the joysticks feel. They're really cool. They don't drag or get stuck. They flop right back into place. So that is really cool. So on the front here is our speed button. You got your speeds here. This is your compass or your gyro calibration button here. Right here is your motor lock and unlock button and your emergency stop button. So to unlock the motors, you would just press this button. It'll unlock your motors. I'll show you that when we do the setup. Here is your 1-key takeoff and 1-key land. Your power button is here. Check it out. Very cool. On the bottom, this is your cell phone holder. And check it out. It actually has a pretty decent gap to it, so that's really cool. And it does have a little rubber grip here on the bottom. There is not one on the top, but it does have one here, so that'll keep the phone from sliding around a little bit. So very cool. I like the size of it. It's a good width. Sweet. And then on the top, we don't want to forget the top. We don't want to forget the top. So over here, this is cool. This is actually the follow me button. So you don't have to necessarily go through the app for the drone to get into follow me mode. You can just push this button and it will put it right into follow me mode. That's cool. Of course, our camera angle adjustment up and down. Our video and our photo buttons are right here. And we do have our antennas on the top. So very cool. Not a bad controller at all. And it just kind of folds right up like that. And you can stick it right back in your case. And the battery can go back in here too. The battery fits in there pretty decent. I like that. It's got a little extra room to it, but not bad at all. You won't be able to there won't be room to store both batteries in here, but you can just keep one in the drone. And speaking of the drone, I say we get this dude out of the case and check our drone out. So here we go. Cool. Let me get this case out of our way because we're going to need some room here. Here we go. All right, we'll put that over there. Check it out, guys. Our ATTOP W70 drone. All right, so we got to get our protectors off of here first. And they just come off right here. They just pop right out. There we go. We'll get this one too while we're over here. And here we go. So let's unfold it and get these out so we're doing it the right way and we don't mess anything up. Well, it helps if you unfold it the right way, doesn't it? Ha ha! All right. I'm excited to check it out. Here we go. All right. So remember, front arms first, rear arms second. To get your little things out of there. There, they're out. Very cool. Wow, good size drone. And I really like the way, look at that. The arms really pop into place and they feel like they're locked in there really well too. So that's cool. I like when the drones do that. I'm not a fan of when they're flimsy or they just kind of fold out and you risk, them folding in or whatever else on you. But normally doesn't happen. But very cool design. Nice. I like this drone. This is really cool. Got the Wolvie logo right here on the front. And you got it right here. Wolvie Pro. Over here, which I should have read, is how to unfold your arms properly. Got another one right here on the back and over here. Super cool. You can see we do have hinged propellers, which I love hinged propellers. It just makes the drone a lot quieter than the single propeller, the dual propeller, whatever you want to call it. They are on brushed motors. And these are some pretty decent sized brushed motors too, you guys. Check those out. Those are awesome. All right. The weight on this drone, you guys, is 520 grams or 18.4 ounces. So you do have to register this drone with the FAA. It is not a big deal to register, you guys. I have all the links you need are in the description. I made it really easy for you to get there and do everything. Go to the FAA Drone Zone website. Pay your $5. It's good for, I believe, if I remember right, it's like 2 or 3 years it's good for. You get a registration number. You just slap that number anywhere on your drone that you want. It just has to be visible when you're holding the drone and they look at it, if the FAA pulls up or law enforcement or whatever and they want to check your number, it just has to be visible somewhere. You don't have to be able to see it when the drone is 300, 400, 500 feet away from you. As long as it's on there, you're good to go. I actually use this company called Fly Legit, and they make pre-printed labels for your drones with your registration number on it, and you can even get your name, your email address, or like a phone number. So if something does happen and you lose your drone, you can't find it, maybe you'll get lucky and someone will call you and turn the drone in. Chances are they're probably going to keep this bad boy, but you never know. You might get lucky and they'll call you up and say, hey, I found your drone. It was hanging in my chimney or whatever else like that. All right. Besides paying your $5 to register and putting your number on your drone, you are also now required, all recreational drone pilots have to take what is called the T.R.U.S.T test. It's the recreational UAS safety test, T.R.U.S.T. Not really a test, you guys. It's more of a knowledge-based thing. You go through it. I believe there's 4 chapters or something around there. Don't quote me on that. I haven't taken it in a while. But you go through each chapter. You answer a set of questions at the end. If you don't get them all right, it won't let you advance to the next set of questions, but you can go back and figure out what question you got wrong, answer it right again at the end, and it'll let you go to the next one. It is absolutely 100% impossible to fail that test. Again, like I said, not really a test. Really easy to do. Take you about maybe 20 or 30 minutes or so to take it. But remember, it is required. So don't be one of these people that get your drone, put it in the air, you don't register it, you don't take all your tests. That's why we have all these legal jumbo laws and all that stuff. Abide by them. Make it safer for you, everyone around you. It's just the right thing to do. All right. Anyway, all the legal stuff's out of the way. Now, let's talk about this drone. All right. So the range on this bad boy is 1,000 meters or 3,280 feet, which is actually a really good range for this type of drone. And for a beginner, that's a decent range. Your FPV range is 800 meters or 262 feet. Not a bad FPV range. Over here is our SD card slot. It does take an SD card, and you can put up to a 32 gigabyte SD card in here. Make sure it's formatted in a FAT32, and even right here on the sticker, it tells you, make sure it's a Class 10 U3 or higher. This just says Class 10, but Class 10 U3 or higher. That way it can handle the 4K video and pictures. It's fast enough to handle that speed, and all your pictures will come out in 4K without any glitches or green screens and all that other stuff. All right, so let's flip this dude over and check out the bottom. So check it out here. It looks like this may be a little cooling fan. I'm not sure if that's actually what it is, but that's pretty cool. Right here, we got some bright LED lights. These are just bright, like spotlight things, which is cool. And what I really like is we actually have an optical flow working sensor camera type thing right here. Very cool. Optical flow helps the drone read the lay of the land to keep it hovering better and everything else. We got some breather vents on each arm as well to help keep all that wiring nice and cool. LED lights here, LED lights here, and check it out. There's also an LED light here and an LED light here. Your LED lights will change colors, and that will let you know what your drone's thinking, more or less. I'll show you in the setup. They do different things for calibration, when you're connected to enough satellites, and when you're ready to take off. Very cool. All right, let's turn this dude on and check out the LED lights. I want to show them to you. So turn it on. Press it once. Oh, I love that sound. Press your button once, press it once, press it again real quick, hold it in. Your LED lights here will light up. I want you to see these LED lights because they're actually really cool. I'm not sure you can do it with my big ass fingers in the way, but watch this. Did you see that? Check it out. I'll go right here, maybe you can see it. So you press it once, press it again. There they go. It's really cool. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there are actually 4 different ones, and they light up this way as you're turning it on. These lights will actually fade as your battery drains. Again, 25% per LED light, which is really cool. And they'll do the same thing when you're charging it. So when they're fully green, you are fully charged. But we have our LED lights here on the bottom. Really cool. And oh, check this out. I did not know that. That is super cool. Look at that, you guys. LED lights on the front. That is freaking awesome. Oh, that's going to be cool. I can't wait to check that out at night. That's going to be cool. Got some more right here on the front of our arms, on our landing legs here. Oh, that's going to be cool. This thing is super cool looking, you guys. All right, so since we have it this way, what do you say we get into our technical detail on our camera? This is our 4K camera. It is a 5 gigahertz video transmission. Don't get that mixed up with 5G. It's not cell phone 5G. It's Wi-Fi 5 gigahertz. There's a difference. This is gigahertz. Your adjustable range on this camera is negative 90 degrees to 0 degrees. That's a great range. It will actually give you just about damn near a bird's eye straight down view, which is really cool. Your field of view is 90 degrees as well. So that's a pretty good sized field of view. Remember, your photos and your videos are all in 4K. That is stored to the SD card, you guys. If you don't have an SD card in here, your photos and your videos are more than likely going to be saved to your cell phone at 720p. Maybe 1080p. I haven't checked this one yet. But normally, to your phone, it's at 720p. Save them to the SD card. You get your true 4K on both your photos and your videos. So all your photos are stored in JPEG. Your videos are in MP4. And that, my friends, is the ATTOP W70 GPS Drone. Super cool. I'm excited to fly this dude, you guys. All right, let's set him up. I'm going to show you guys how to connect to the Wi-Fi. I'll show you guys how to calibrate it. We'll do the compass and the gyro calibration. It's really easy to do. Then I'm going to show you guys the app real quick. We'll go over it so you know where everything is on the app. Then we're going to get this little dude in the air, give him a test flight, and check him out. Let's go. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to get our ATTOP W70 GPS drone set up. First thing, naturally, that you have to do is you're going to have to power on the drone and pair the controller. It's really easy. It's actually a self-pairing controller, so that's super cool. You don't have to do anything but turn them on. So we're going to turn our drone on first. There we go. Oh my God, I just can't get over these LED lights on the front, you guys. They're so cool. Then you're going to power on your controller. Right there, it is that instant. It's really quick. Once your LEDs are solid on your controller and your drone, you are paired and you are good to go. So now, the next thing we're going to have to do is our compass calibration. Guys, make sure you do your compass calibration. I do mine after every battery swap. If you don't want to do it then, at least do it before the first time you put the drone up for that day or through your 2 batteries. Always do it the first time. Again, I do mine every battery cycle. It's really easy to do, and it's just a little bit of a reassurance for myself anyway. Really easy to do. The first part of the compass calibration is the horizontal calibration. What you're going to do is on your controller, you're going to take both joysticks, you're going to push them up and in, hold them there for a couple seconds, and your LED light should start blinking on the drone. And here we go. And check it out. They are now blinking quickly. Now you're going to take your drone. I'm going to fold these propellers in because I don't have a whole lot of room here. And you're going to take your drone now, and you're actually just going to turn it a couple of times. It's usually about 2 to 3 turns, and you'll see the LED lights will change their pattern of flash. And you just heard there, our controller beeped. Now you can see our lights are blinking a little bit slower. Now you're going to do the vertical calibration part of the compass calibration. Sounds complicated. It's really not. You're going to take your drone. It does not matter, camera up or camera down. You're going to hold it vertically, and you're going to do the same thing, and you're going to spin it. And it doesn't matter what direction you go. And then, once your LED lights are solid, your compass is now calibrated. Super cool. And I'm going to put them this way so you can see these lights. You can see they're all solid. Now we're going to do our gyro calibration. When you do your gyro calibration, make sure the drone is on a flat level surface, you guys. And it's really easy to do. You're going to just push the button right here on the top right of your controller. That is your gyro calibration button. When you push this, the lights on the drone are going to blink really quick for a split second or two, and you're done. There they go. And they're done. we are completely calibrated and we are good to go, you guys. That's it. That's simple to do. All right, now that we're calibrated, let's go ahead and let's connect to the drone's Wi-Fi signal. Okay, so now you're going to want to go to wherever your Wi-Fi settings are on your phone to your available networks. You can see ours is open, and you can see it's already popped up W70, and then it's got a few numbers at the end. Those numbers will probably be different for every drone, but we're just going to tap on them. Now, the first time you do this, you may get a pop-up telling you you're connected with no internet. Perfectly okay, guys. You do not need internet to connect or fly this drone. You just need to connect to a Wi-Fi signal. You can see there's the pop-up asking us if we want to connect to the network. It has no internet access. Yes, we absolutely do. I always click always connect, so I don't have to go through that every time. But now we are connected to the drone. So let's go ahead and open the app. It is the ATTOP View app right there on the screen. Free on Google Play and the App Store, of course. We're going to open it up and check it out. And if we're successfully connected, we should have a picture through our camera. So let's open the app and check it out. All right, so here's the main screen. You can see here we have video, and it is now doing a GPS signal search. The drone will not allow you to take off if it does not have a strong satellite signal connection. So don't freak out if you don't get this right away. Sometimes it can take a little bit of time, not long, but a minute, up to about a minute or two for it to find enough satellite signals. Probably won't find them in here because we are inside. I'm going to go through the app real quick. I want to show you the camera. Just to mention, the drone does have a battery save feature. So going through this, it may shut off on us, but I'll keep going. I just want to point out some of the things on the app. The intelligent features and all that we'll go over when we get it outside and put it in the air. All right, so check out this camera. I got this little pop-up in the front, but you can still get a pretty good idea of how great this camera is. Check that out, you guys. Not a bad picture at all. And I'll show you the rotation up and down of the camera when we get it in the air. All right, let's go through this real quick. So your home button, that'll take you out of the app naturally. That brings you back to the home page. The next one is your flight record. This is cool. You can open it up. It actually keeps a record of every single flight you do on the drone. The next one over after connected, this is your signal strength bar and your status bar, more or less. You're connected to the drone. This will say ready to fly when it is connected to enough satellite signals. Again, it probably won't do it because I'm indoors, but anyway. So the next one, oh, check it out. It said we're ready to fly, GPS signal connected, please unlock the drone and take off. Very cool, it found GPS satellite signals indoors. That's pretty awesome. Hard to do. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But just remember, guys, don't fly indoors in GPS mode. Your drone will go wacko on you. It's going to lose and connect to that satellite signal constantly. But you can see here we're connected. It says GPS mode, so we're good to go there. The next icon over here to the right, this is your drone and controller signal strength. Next, you have number of satellites. We are connected to 8 satellites right now. Your battery level on your drone. Then this little gear wheel, or as known, setting wheel. We're going to tap this. Right in here is where you can take the drone out of beginner mode. The first time you open the app and fly the drone, you're going to be in novice mode or beginner mode. You can see here your distance and your height are limited to 98 feet. To get out of that, just tap the little slider next to novice mode. Now you're out of it. Now you can actually take and move your controllers all the way up. Just like so. Check it out. And you can move them wherever you need them to, wherever you're comfortable with. You'll notice your height will not go over 393 feet. That's a safety precautionary thing, so you don't go over the 400-foot mark. You can hit save. It will save it. So the next one over here, the little circle under the lines here, tap this. This is your around radius. This is what you can actually set your point of interest circle radius at. So you can preset this, which is really cool. And you can go all the way up to 164 feet. That's pretty awesome. I usually leave mine at about 15 feet or so. All right, so the minimum is 16. That's the default. You can hit save again to save it. The next one down here, this is where you can also do your calibrations right here through the app. You can do your horizontal and you can do your compass calibrations right here. Then these three little dots down here, this is cool. I love this feature. You can switch from metrics to inches. That way, when we go back to the app, I'll show you at the bottom. Actually, let's go out now because that's everything in there. Close it. You can see down here at the bottom of our app, now our height, our distance, our vertical speed, and our horizontal speed are all in feet and seconds and in feet. So now we can actually determine how high and how far away we are without having to try to convert the metrics to feet. I really love that you can do that. It's a pain in the butt to convert them. All right, real quick, go through the rest of this stuff real fast, guys. On the right, of course, you have your picture, you have your video button. You tap it, it'll start recording. You can hit your shutter, it will record. Hit stop, tap that, it takes a picture. Oh, that was cool. Do you guys see that? Look at that. I like that. That's cool. Anyway, self-explanatory. At the bottom, your folder, that's where your pictures and your videos will be. Over here, this little wand magic thing here. These two, I have not got them to do anything. You tap them, they don't want to do anything. So I'm not sure what they're there for. Could be there because other drones actually use this app as well. Bottom left, that is your compass. You can tap this. It will change it to a Google Maps. And above that, this little box right here, this little square thing. Open this. This is all your intelligent features, you guys. You can reverse your camera lens, flip it upside down. Don't know what you would use that for unless you're standing on your head flying your drone. Your 3D stereo, this is your FPV view. You can put some FPV goggles on and you can fly the drone, not FPV, VR goggles. It puts you in VR mode. FPV goggles will not work. You got to get VR goggles. My bad. Your multi-point flight, your follow, all that stuff is in here. We're going to go over all this when we put it up in the air to check it out. Tap it and get out of there. Right above that, of course, that is your return to home button. You can actually use the return to home on the controller and the app, which is super cool. And then you have your one key takeoff and your one key land. That's the app, you guys. It is simply laid out, really easy to use, especially if you're a beginner. Not complicated at all. But we are set up, you guys. We're good to go. We've gone over the app. Let's go get this little dude in the air and check him out. I'm ready to fly this little dude. Let's go. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's get this dude in the air. Again, we're test flying ATTOP's W70 GPS drone. We're going to unlock the motors and get this dude in the air and check him out and see what he can do. Here we go. Ooh, nice wind up. So I'm going to lift him off with the joystick. Oh, nice takeoff. Oh, we got a good calibration. You can see there he's holding steady really good. So if you launch the drone in the air, you guys, and it starts to swirl around on you, that's what's known as the toilet bowl effect. If he does that, don't freak out. Just land the drone and recalibrate him again. It just means that you didn't get a good GPS calibration on him. Look at this dude over here and check him out a little bit. Listen to the motors. That's awesome. Riley, do you like working on the bottom? Woo. All right, here's speed one. So I'll do speed one, and then I'll show you guys speed one through the camera. Let's check it out. Oh, not a bad speed at all. Speed one's great. Oh, I like the way he turns. Sweet. All right, guys, speed one through the camera. Let me bring it up just a little bit here. There we go. That should be good right there. So speed one through the camera. Here we go. Oh, it's got a good tilt to it. And you can see, remember, no gimbal, but not bad at all. Check that out. That's actually pretty good. Super cool. All right, we're going to check out speed 2. Here we go. All right, guys, speed 2. Here we go. Oh, speed 2 is a lot quicker. A little flyby on speed 2. Wow, he almost turns completely 360 on speed 2. That is super cool. Bring him over top here. Oh, here he comes. Look at that. I love the way he turns. That's cool. All right, guys, speed 2 through the camera. Here we go. I really like the way this little dude turns. That is awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to shoot him up now. We'll go up a few feet. I'll spin him around, show you guys what the FPV view looks like. We'll check out this camera and the angle adjustment on it. So let's check him out. Here we go. All right, let me get him back into speed 1 here. And now we're just going to turn him, and here we go. Ooh, he wants to turn, but check it out. There you go. I mean, look, that's not a bad picture at all, you guys. I'll take a picture and I'll put it up on the screen. Check that out. So let's check out this camera adjustment. So, unfortunately, the controller does beep as you're doing the camera. But check that out. Pretty much straight down view. Woo! That's awesome. Get a good bird's eye view right there. And back up we go. All right, we're going to get him back down here. And let's try some of these intelligent features on this dude. I'm going to try the follow me and the point of interest. And then we'll check out the return to home on this guy and see how good he gets onto the landing pad. So let's open up our intelligent features. All right, follow me. I'm going to try that one first. You got to confirm it. Yes. All right, so let me put that camera down a little bit. There we go. That's good. Perfect. All right, I'm just going to walk around and see if he follows me. So here we go. Oh, yeah, he's following me good, too. Check it out. I'll walk toward him. You'll see him. He'll back up. Or she, I guess you could say. Everyone's saying I call my drones he's, but it could be a girl, I guess. But check him out. Backing up. Stop. And he'll maintain that distance for the most part. Just remember, no obstacle avoidance, guys. So if you're doing the follow me with stuff around you, be very careful he doesn't run into something, because there's a good chance he just might. So we're going to cancel our follow me. And check it out. We have control of our drone again. All right, I'm going to bring him out here a little bit more so I have enough room. And I want to try the point of interest. The follow me and point of interest are the two options I use the most. I really don't do the waypoints too much. We'll check those out later. Right now, the sun's going down. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit. And I just want to give you guys a good look at this drone. This is pretty cool. I'm impressed so far. All right, here we go. Point of interest. Surround flight, it's called on here. You can see there. We're going to tap it. We're going to hit confirm. He'll back up to the radius that was set in the settings. Remember that. You can set this radius. Let me get that camera. Oh, nope, that's perfect. Right where he's at. Check it out. Check him out. And look at the speed here he's doing. That's pretty good. He's going against the wind at times too, but he's still keeping that speed. He's handling the wind great. I'm really impressed with the wind resistance level on him. And you can raise him and lower him while he's doing it. Check that out. Oh, that's awesome. All right, we're going to close this out. And there he goes. He stopped. And we now have control of our drone again. Check him out. All right, let's bring him out here and we're going to check out our return to home. Now remember, I say this in all my video, guys, the return to home gets him back near home. It's not going to be perfect every time you do it. Sometimes he may land right on the landing pad. Other times he'll be close, but it's not going to be so far off you're going to have to walk 50 feet to go get him. He's going to be relatively within, I would say, 5 to 6 feet of that landing pad every time. So I'm going to hit the return to home on the controller, and we're going to see if this dude, what he does. Here we go. Oh, there he goes. So he goes up to the minimum height. Remember, return to home too, guys, no obstacle avoidance. So make sure there's nothing around when you're doing this. But here he comes, check him out. Oh, and I got the sun in your guys' eyes, huh? Let me see if I can get over here quick enough. So he's correcting himself a little bit. That's really cool. All right, here he comes. Wow, he's actually going to be pretty damn close. That's cool. Wow, I love the landing speed too. A little off, but check it out. Nice, gentle land. That's impressive. That's one of the best landings I've seen on a drone in a long time. It didn't plop down. He just lifted down. Now, if we take him off from right here, you guys, that'll be your next recorded home point, so keep that in mind. But you're going to unlock the motors, and up we go. There you go, guys. That's ATTOPS W70 Wolvie Pro GPS drone. This little dude is awesome, you guys. If you're just starting out and you want to move up to a GPS drone, I would absolutely recommend this one, you guys. All the fail-safe features work on it, as you saw. The intelligent features work great. It's a great intermediate drone to get you started in GPS drones, especially with the price. Remember, right now, under 260 bucks on Amazon. So that's a great price for this drone, especially when you're just starting out. The link in the description, as always. But that's going to do it for this video, you guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe and that notify button for me. Have fun. Stay safe out there, you guys. And remember, don't be a drone dummy.